Alright, so welcome back, YouTube. This is episode 3 of the Leaf podcast. So, isn't that cool? And so, the first two episodes were just me.
Night. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I just get so excited.
So, welcome to episode 3 of the Leaf podcast. And instead of it just being me here, I have a guest here. Hi, guest.
Hi. I've been really just following a lot of different things. Real Housewives as well as the Leaf podcast, and I feel as though God willing, that I'm gonna do good on this. So, you can bet on that. And for all intensive purposes, this is Dern Sauce, one of the best and most well-known rappers in the East Coast.
So,
I think.
what made you decide to watch Real Housewives?
Mainly the breasts. Sometimes the thighs.
How come, it's only ever about the breasts and the butt? Why is it never about, their pretty eyes?
Can we curse?
Yeah.
Oh, cause I don't want to screw eyes. I want to screw boobs
Okay.
and butts,
That's
especially
interesting.
especially butts, like women.
That's really interesting.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean it's a hot take. It's definitely it's taken a toll on me thinking about it. I watch the Real Housewives, and sometimes I think they're like the fake Housewives. It's just so much drama.
Well, they say they're real. What makes you think, why would they be fake?
It's just the way they look at each other. It troubles me.
That's scary. If the Real Housewives are fake, then what else is fake? What if everything is fake because this is?
Because the Real Housewives are fake, therefore
Yeah.
everything else is. I mean, that's one hell of a way to think. I mean, it's like, pinch me, I'm dreaming, right? You pinch me, I'm dreaming, and it's like you pinch yourself, and in a sense, you do wake up. You get that bodily excitement, and it's almost like a rebirth in a sense. I lead a lot of meditations, and I usually play really aggressive, hardcore music during the end of it to kind of instead of them coming back and feeling peaceful, they need to be reminded that life's going to kick them in the ass. So I just throw on really aggressive music, and I clap a lot, and I bang a gong on occasions if I remember to bring it. My mom kind of has to text me in the morning, but the main thing, it's coming back to reality. Oop, there
Right.
goes gravity. That's what Eminem said, and he's white, so I trust him.
Is that how you became a rapper? Was because of Eminem and his leadership towards you?
I mean, I feel like a deep connection. We were born the same birthday. He's older than me, though.
Do you like your birthday?
I like Eminem's birthday. I don't like mine.
Okay. And you never finished the last question.
What's the question?
I don't remember.
I don't answer the same question twice.
I feel like I'm failing as an interviewer. Do you want to interview me so I can understand how to interview you?
Yeah, I mean, if that's kind of the direction this is going in. So Leaf, what makes you want to be a content creator? What's kind of the motivation behind all of this?
Well, I actually have a video on there talking about my past.
Video on what?
On my channel, on my Leaf channel.
YouTube or
Yeah.
Vimeo?
Somewhere on
Jamie,
here.
pull that up.
Yeah, how I became the biggest YouTuber.
So how'd you do it?
I can't talk about all the details because there's some legal drama, but my father is someone a bit high up in Hollywood, and he didn't believe in me at all.
Yeah.
And so I had to.
I don't really blame him.
I had to do this all on my own because he told me to get a real job, and it's all in the video.
Right, yeah. We're going to have to throw that in the chat at some point. The how I become the biggest YouTuber by turning over an old leaf. It's got a lot of views. It's upward. It's a little more than 1 and less than 3 views, and it's fairly new. It's 7 months old. It has some really beautiful cover art for the still image and the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use AI art for my channel because I can't draw. I can't paint. So I just...
What the hell can you do other than become the biggest YouTuber?
That's all I have, Dern Sauce. That's all I am.
Is just big YouTube?
If I didn't have this,
Mm-hmm.
I would have nothing.
I kind of want to see that, though. I'm not trying to kick you while you're down, Leaf, but it intrigues me to see a man with nothing and then make everything. It's like The Alchemist. It's a book, It's actually a well-written book, too.
Full Metal Alchemist?
No, no, not that. That's an anime.
Okay.
No, I'm talking specifically about The Alchemist. It's a book. It's a bunch of letters on pages, and it doesn't have any grammatical errors as far as I'm concerned, so it gets a pass. But
okay.
If you knew how to read, I'd give you it.
See, when did you learn how to read?
I didn't.
Okay.
I feel it.
Oh,
I feel the words.
You understand what the words are saying.
I'd be like reading shit in Braille. Just because,
I
I don't understand basic characters, especially English. It's too goddamn confusing.
I have a Braille question for you.
Okay, shoot.
And I'm sure you'll know the answer.
Well, yeah, I just gotta feel it out.
Whenever you go to a bathroom and there's Braille saying like men's room, women's room.
Yeah.
I've checked this.
Okay.
They're not always at the same height or at the same place. So do blind people just literally need to feel up the whole wall?
Oh, I be feeling up a lot more than the wall, brother.
The Real Housewives?
Yeah, them.
But
they're goddesses.
Would you rather?
But they're like real women, Like they're catty, they're bullshit, they're stupid, they're pretty ugly sometimes, especially like if they're not all done up. Like I love the scenes when the skanky sluts all look just nasty. That makes me want them way less, but it makes me feel like I'm better looking than them.
That's interesting.
It's kind of an inferiority complex I'm working on beating right now.
There's a power dynamic there. That's cool.
Well, yeah.
So that's why women must be like beneath you and inferior to you, so that you always have the power.
I've been had the power though.
Oh.
I've been had it.
Where does it come from?
Just like there was a time, I'd like look at myself in the mirror and be like, "You scrawny little fucking loser. No one's ever gonna show you goddamn respect," right? Then Yahweh had graced me, and I had ordered my first microphone, and I just kind of started just writing pages of lyrics and just really like blood, sweat, and tears.
Really cool.
I'm not done. There's these days where all I do is I wake up, I do whatever I need to do, and then I write for hours. Sometimes it never becomes anything, and it's kind of disappointing, but at the same time, it's like you never know in a tight spot. You're in the booth with some like African Americans or something, or Puerto Ricans or something like that, right? And they're like thinking, "Oh, this little cracker white boy, he can't spit," right? That's when like I blow them away with like these metaphors and these like similes and these alliterations and these things of foreshadowing, and my foils being the country artists that the whites kind of primarily dominate. We are seeing some blacks doing it though. Shout out the blacks. But all in all, it comes from a sense of purpose, and that's one way to look at it. That's where I'm at with this.
Can I speak now?
You can, yeah.
Because earlier you took a pause while you were speaking, and so I tried to continue the conversation.
Yeah, you did do that. I mean, that's like everybody knows you did that, right? Like,
and so
what?
I was making sure now
Oh.
wasn't the same
Oh.
as before when I did that.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what I wanted to say was I kind of tuned out after you did that to me because I was hurt and I didn't listen to a single.
Okay, well,
thing you said.
you know, that's fine. You didn't have to. Like, you're not my target audience, Leaf. You know who is the people that are going to be watching this video on your channel. That's who I do it for.
I agree with you.
You're not my audience.
Well, I'm a bit different, but like the same way where I do it for the money.
I do it for a lot of things.
And to make friends on here.
Okay.
Because, yeah, like the people who comment on my videos, they'll say stuff like, "Wow, that was a great video, Leaf," and it makes me feel something that I've never felt in my life before. You know.
Well,
like
what is that? A connection. I've been hearing some shit about you though.
What have you been hearing?
I heard that the people who comment on your videos, that's actually you in a different account. Do you want to like fess up or like what's the deal with that? Because I've been hearing that. I'm not saying you're doing it right, but I have heard that through the grapevine.
You know how friends become alike because they're so close? I think me and my community that I've built have just become really close and really tight knit to the point where like, haha, you know, you start talking like your friends, so they start talking like me, and I start saying lol XD because that's what the commenters did, and it's not me. It's not me.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
It's not me.
I mean, if that's what you,
Yeah.
if that's what you're saying, you know, I just want to make sure you're like, you know, being, you know, at least fucking real for once. Like that's all I fucking want, man. Like I get on these fucking shows, and they're just these posh little douchebags, constantly thinking that they can joke with me. I don't fucking play. I don't. I never did. All right? So what's the next question?
Do you play?
Well, yeah, you know, I do. I joke around. I get a little giddy sometimes. I might, don't tell nobody about this, but I mean, we guess we are on the podcast. I do horse around.
Oh, okay.
I get it. I engage in horseplay and being rowdy.
Wrestle with the boys, shirtless.
I don't really talk to men.
Okay.
I talk to myself and God. I don't need man. The only reason I'm on here is because you keep emailing my manager.
Yeah.
So I did it, and I'm having a really good time.
It took a lot of emails.
Yeah.
It took iDubbbz only like 1 or 2 emails to come on the podcast, before he striked my channel and made me take it down. But
oh, okay.
For your manager, it took a lot more.
Yeah.
And I think.
Well, he don't play.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, they don't play.
Yeah.
They're an animal.
Because.
They're a unisex animal.
Because it didn't work with iDubbbz and it worked with you, I'm thinking that that's a show of professionalism to tell me no and blow me off the way that your managers did like 40 times.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I don't know, Leaf. I'm feeling kind of a sexual urge during this podcast. Like, I feel like I need to like stand up and like adjust myself.
If you need to, you can. I feel none of that towards you, because
what do you mean? What do you mean none of that? I'm just saying that I got like a little feeling.
It's
like
only you and me in the room.
No, I mean, yeah, it's you and me in the room, but like it's not directed at you. It's just like a thing in my manhood. I'm going through second puberty. I thought you knew that. I released that on the album recently, Double Puberty Moment.
Can I be honest?
Well, yeah.
I didn't listen to any of your content before you came on. And I didn't know your name until you said it on the podcast.
Listen, I rode a plane to come do this shit. Yeah. Okay? I extensively watched your shit. Okay? And, you know, you're gonna, like, run your mouth and shit and ask me the same question twice and can't even remember what it was, but, like, you know, you're gonna do that, but meanwhile, I watched all this content. I thought it was good. I thought this was gonna be good, right? And you come in here and you keep fucking around.
I don't like when things get angry.
I'm not angry. I'm just like, I'm not. Wait.
Do you play?
Do I
asked that.
Yeah, we're done here. We're fucking... You know what?